Right under the tunnel. About to head back. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna go straight. Go through Broadway before I head back. Now, I actually wanted to do this next segment talking about the 360 camera technology. I want to give a big shout out to my folks, 360 Fly. They've been good to me. I started. I think I was one of the few that actually like put on bikes per se that was, taking a look at how we can best utilize, capturing video and all that on a bike. And I had to pull over because my lace came loose. So hang tight, folks. Damn, you know what? I actually lost a pair of my boots, my zx10. I didn't record that, but apparently I was on a ride, got caught a flat, and I was stuck all night long. That sucks when your insurance company screws you over and you don't get towing till the next day because they can't find you in their database. So I was pretty much screwing my boots on over. But in any case, I need to get me a new set of biking boots. All right, so back to my 360 stuff. 360 Fly. I'm one of the few that actually does 360 videos, and I thought that GoPro was still just doing 4K, and honestly, before I was doing GoPro exclusively, then linked up with 360 Fly. My ex got me the SD camera, and they were so happy with the videos I made. I entered a temporary promotion with them, and I was showing off the 4K camera, and it's been doing really well. It's usually the standard that I use. I'll use the GoPro. I still have a Hero 3. I still have the GoPro, but with that, I don't know. And the prices are a bit high for some of their high end stuff. So shout out to Mel from Soul Survivors. We were talking about it earlier today, and he told me to look into the GoPro Vision, which is supposedly a 360 camera from GoPro. Now, if it's good, best believe I'll find my way to see if I can seek a partnership or something so I can do an unboxing and review. That would be freaking awesome. But it has to do something different than the 360. The 360 Fly. Sorry, I had to focus. But yeah, I want to know if it does anything different. Now, I heard that it can edit on the fly, or you can, on the Omni camera, you can have it focus on one person, and the camera will keep pointing at them. So if that's true, that I'm interested. I want to take a look at that because hell, if you're at the track or you're doing like twisties or high speed runs and whatnot, these 360 cameras, keep everyone honest. They're like, oh yeah, you didn't beat me, you didn't do this and that, or whatever, and then you pull up the camera, you can turn it and do whatever and keep up. So I am interested. But if you guys heard about this GoPro Vision and used it, let me know what you think if you had hands on. I'll make my way to actually get my hands on it to check it out because that would be fantastic. Because GoPro is actually easier to work with, but I don't know with the way that the technology is set up for video editing because I do struggle with this camera because the 365 suite, it's very limited, and that's the only feedback I have where, if I were to use MOV AVI or Adobe and try to do things in the after post production, you know, I have to work on the video and then kind of work my way back into making it. It's like you would lose the 3D macros, and then you have to go ahead and convert it back into a 360 VR video. So it's like a pain in the neck. I did one video where I actually did editing and stuff, but when you port it back to a 360 video, it gives you like a black circle on when you go to the very top. So I'm just like, that's not cool. So I'm still working on that. But let me know what y'all think. If you do have the GoPro Vision VR camera, is it worth the $700 price tag? You know, I mean, with the 4K 360 Fly, you're only paying for some change. But here's the thing too. The one piece of feedback I had for the 360 Fly camera is the 64 gigs you get in this 4K camera. I don't think it's really enough for those who go hardcore and record every ounce of their ride. Because if I'm going to PA and I run out of space, because that's happened to me a couple times, and I'm just like, oh man, maybe I have to give them some feedback that, hey, you might want to put like an external storage unit where I could put my 256, 128 gig card and what have you. So that's something to keep in mind. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Alex Lexus, the ZX Predator. I am out.